Hi, I'm Niki Noblett. This is my speech 4, and these are my viewers. Say your family is struggling. You're living paycheck to paycheck, and on top of it all, your little girl has just been diagnosed with cancer. Where do you turn? As stated by some of the RMH medical personnel, the purpose of the Ronald McDonald House is to serve as a home away from home for very ill children and their families while they receive treatment, and on top of it, their stay is completely free. Today, I will be sharing with you why the Ronald McDonald House needs help and support. Today, I will be telling you why RMH needs us. The Ronald McDonald House is a nonprofit organization that runs completely on donations. So, without support from corporations like ours, they wouldn't be able to do just what they do. So, just what exactly do they do? Like I said before, the purpose of the Ronald McDonald House is to give families of ill children a place to stay while they receive treatment. And it's completely free. According to the editors of the Ronald McDonald House website, the money donated to their organization goes to providing 3 meals a day for every resident, including their families, activities for the patients and families, maids to keep all the rooms clean, and toys for the kids whose families cannot afford them, and many more medical and personal necessities, which, all added up, is no cheap expense. In addition to a need for donations, the Ronald McDonald House is also in dire need of some very kind and very patient volunteers. Most patients see doctors and nurses almost all day, every single day. So getting attention from and getting to play with someone who's not going to poke them with a needle is very special to them and means a lot. One Ronald McDonald House parent even stated that volunteers are what make RMH the warm and loving place that it is today. So the question is, what exactly can we do as an organization to support the Ronald McDonald House? Staff members at the Ronald McDonald House say that the house would not be able to run without the generous donations, kind volunteers, or the splendid fundraisers put on by companies like ours. These 3 components are where we come in. First off, I would like for our company to give 5% of our profits to the Ronald McDonald House to help them continue giving care to their patients completely for free. Secondly, we will visit the Ronald McDonald House as a company twice a month, every month, to assist the children with their homework, play games with them, bring fun activities, and volunteering in any way that the RMH staff needs us to. And lastly, our corporation will put on a semi-annual carnival with games and prizes to help raise money for Ronald McDonald House. All patients, parents, and siblings will get in for free, and guest tickets are $5 per person. All profits of this carnival will go straight back to the Ronald McDonald House. Still can't understand why this is the nonprofit that needs our help? Let me help you picture it. What difference will 5% of our profits make? What good will volunteering with the kids really do? How can having a fundraiser for the kids help? I'm so glad you asked. Our 5% may provide a child with a toy that makes them so incredibly happy that they forget about the pain of treatment for just a split second. Our 5% may put food on the table for a patient that is eating their very last meal. Our 5% may fund a child's life-saving operation, an operation he would not receive without our 5%. Volunteering our time will help to remind these kids that they are special, they are loved, and that everything will be okay. And lastly, our fundraisers may pay for someone's last chemo treatment, or may even that child will look forward to that event all year long. Since I have volunteered at the Ronald McDonald House for about 4 to 5 years now, I know just how badly they need support, donations, and volunteers. I also know how much it would truly mean to the Ronald McDonald House if our corporation offered to help them. financially, and giving our time. The Ronald McDonald House would love to be able, would love to be able to take in every patient that needs a temporary home for treatment. But unfortunately, due to lack of funds, they are forced to turn some people away. If our corporation agrees to support Ronald McDonald House, we could prevent this from happening altogether. Every patient and family deserves a place to turn in their time of need, and money should never have to be a factor. So let's take action. These children need our help now. Not tomorrow, not soon, and not sometime in the near future, but now. Are there any questions?
One question. How have you volunteered at the Ronald McDonald House in the past?
So something that I like to do for the Ronald McDonald House and for hospitals in the area is I dress up as Elsa from the movie Frozen, and I go to visit the kids, and the girls like it a little bit more than the boys, but just the fact that a Disney princess comes to visit them is really something special. And I think that even just coming to volunteer and giving our time, giving the kids attention and playing games with them, giving the support that they need would really mean a lot to them. So, any others? Mm-hmm.
How many Ronald McDonald Houses are located in Houston?
So, there are 8 locations through the Texas Medical Center, but the main campus is on Holcomb. Mm-hmm.
How many patients can the Houston Ronald McDonald House hold right now?
So, like I just said, the Holcomb one is the main campus, and it has 50 rooms, but altogether, all the ones in the Texas Medical Center have 86 total. But hopefully, with the help of our corporation, we will be able to increase that to 100 or even more. So that would be our optimal goal, and they would be able to take in more patients. Yeah.
Can children stay there if they just have something like a cold, or does it have to be more serious?
Right. So according to the Ronald McDonald House website, they have to have a life-threatening condition, such as needing an organ transplant or fighting cancer. But the Ronald McDonald House says that they really do try to take in every patient that needs help, no matter if it's not as serious as fighting cancer or already is fighting cancer. So they really do try to take in all the children that they can.
Last question. So is there a maximum age limit for the patients at Ronald McDonald's house?
So there's no minimum. The children can even be like a few hours old if they have problems and their family needs to stay there. But the maximum age is 21 years old. So goes pretty high. But most of the children that are there are between, I would say, like 5 and 15. But I'm really excited. If we decide to support this nonprofit, I think that we could really help them, and they would definitely benefit from our funds, donations, and just us coming and volunteering our time. So let us come together right now for the children and families who aren't as blessed as you and I, who are going through some of the hardest days that they will ever live. Together, we can be that light at the end of their tunnels. With our support and donations, we will ensure that not one more child will have to suffer because of financial reasons. Thank you.